Marra one more time to finish this cycle about the 50-50. It's a couple weeks start to study 50-50. Last week you guys see pass and how to open the 50-50 and how to pass 50-50. Today I put some submissions to have some shortcuts. With me today, athlete Augusto Rabelo. 50-50 here. Like I said last week, I avoid to train with or fight with lapels, for don't start to count 20 seconds here in penalties. You know, so always I pay attention about the inside sleeve, not outside sleeve. I grab this here to avoid couple positions here, or to stand up like last week or stuff like that. For that first moment here, sometimes I can't take this foot off, you know, so, and I start to put my body sideways here and prop his leg away like this. And to find the space here, I try to put my foot as high as I can on his shoulder. When I have this here, sometimes I try to take off here, but I can't. So I start to grab his collar here. To grab and stay my elbow outside his leg here, I kick him away and I start to push. When I start to push here, I make a pendulum with my leg and I try to hide myself behind him the maximum as I can. Look how I still prop him or bend or shin or his leg away. Now I enter here and I hide my elbow behind his leg here. I prop his leg here for he do not come back. In this moment, I make a pendulum and I take my butt and my back off the ground to pass my leg here. I bring him to me for have his arm deep here and go to arm bar, or I can step to the ground and still have arm bar. If you can take your foot off, one step before here like a spider, you can take your foot off here and start the same way, pendulum here to work with the lapel in this way here. So when the guy start to fight here or defense something, you can close your guard here in this way to stop him. Look how I close my guard here to attacking arm bar too. So couple guys start to asking about to make this in 2-on-1. You can do too. You know, it's not a mistake. My way is a different way. This way is a different way too, 2-on-1. I like and I fight with 2-on-1 a lot. But in this case, I feel the guy, look, come back your leg. Look, the guy start to come back. I feel the guy too loose. And I don't like this feeling to feel the fight loose. I like the feeling to tie the position. Look how I hide my elbow here and I tie the position. You know, same way, look, my back flat to the ground, my butt flat to the ground. I start to pendulum to put my body sideways. Now I have option to pass the leg again, arm bar. I can step to the ground, not to put his back to the ground, to bring him to me. When I bring him to me, I put his arm deep on my position here. And still have arm bar. If you that guy fight a lot to push his head down here, head down, you make a pendulum to come up. And you have a choke now. This choke you can put here like a bow and arrow, and you still have arm bar. So, two kinds of arm bar and one choke when you go to the back. And I still prop his here. So, change now for foot locks. I like to play 50-50 with my back to the ground. But when he fight here and he lock or something like that, I need to shot my butt deeper on the 50-50 and put my elbow deep here on his leg. Look, the space here is a fill. But when I dive in my elbow here. When I dive in my elbow here, I start to let go my outside hand on his sleeve and I enter to his heel. That position is just for brown and black belts. That position just for brown and black belts. You start to put pressure on his toes. The most he pull his arm, they pull his to break the grip. He tap himself here. Yeah, he put foot lock on himself here. You know, if you have too much confidence about that, you can let it go, grab on yourself, and still push his foot here. Yes, it's just for a brown and black belts. Still hold here. If you prefer to cross your leg over, push, move, bring, hold, like a knee bar now, or knee bar. But your leg needs to stay over his arm. For all levels now, you can start to work belly up, push, hug, move, close. You still have here for foot lock. Move in. When I on the way this side, I shoot my arm as deep as I can over there. Boom. And start to put the belly down. Do not make the position with knees on the ground. Start to put pressure here on the foot. It's a hip to the ground. And look at the ceiling. If the guy hold your sleeve here for enter here and you can't, you put pressure in your belly, change, hold. Here, you change with the other. Now, his foot is on the ground here. If you put the pressure, you can't submit like this. But you put a little bit more pressure, his foot start to fly. Now my goal is hind, my elbow, behind my back. My back walk flat to the ground. This movement here, not pull. Here. Hope you guys enjoy. It's 2 positions for brown and black belts, 2 foot locks for all levels, 2 arm bar for all levels, and 1 back attack for choke for all levels. Hope you guys enjoy.